Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. We are out here in nature, warming ourselves up. It's a beautiful day, just breathing in that good ass prana. I got a Snapchat question that came in. How can I overcome this fear-based mindset I have every single day? I'm so scared. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? Yeah. So I'm going to share with you what's helped me along my journey, okay? And it starts with lies, okay? 10 lies people accept as truth. Okay, and as my third eye started to open even more, I started to realize along my early journey why I was in a perpetual state of fear. And I'm going to share with you how I actually got out of it. Now, the first lie a lot of people accept as truth in relationship to a fear-based mindset is that you, wait for it, believe, wait for it, the official, oh my gosh, story. You believe the official story because you watched it on the news, right? It must be true. And that was me along my early journey. I would just be sitting down on the sofa, eating popcorn and say, yeah, it's the truth. And then I would get really upset and fearful because the images I was seeing were fear-based images. And that's why, as a psychologist, I always tell people, you got to look out for the colors. In a lot of news reports, they always have red, which activates the lower energies, the lower chakras. It puts you into a fear state. I say, let love guide you, not fear. Slow motion this side. Now, I've been diving for a long time. In fact, I've been helping millions of people for a long time. And what helped me along my journey was to never believe the official story. Do your own research. And the more research I did, I realized, in fact, there was nothing to be afraid of. Because you see, if you believe the official story, you are believing his story, which means his story, in essence, a fabrication of the truth. And that's why so many people live in fear, because the information they are getting has an agenda to keep them in fear. You see, if I put you in fear, what would happen? I get more powerful and you become less powerful. You become dependent on me. I empower people. I make people rich, right? So it's like a cure. But if I was to always promote fear on this channel, once again, your health would be diminishing right before your eyes. It often comes about because we believe the official story. You got to start reading, getting alternative information to help yourself become your greatest version. Then you realize, actually, there is nothing to fear. Because we didn't come here on this planet to live in fear. We came here to do this. Yeah, to pretty much dance around, have fun, okay? Fear is a lower vibration. Love is the higher vibration. And that's where we're moving towards on the planet. And it feels fantastic. Now, the second lie people accept as truth as it relates to fear-based mentalities out here. An exam defines me. You see, through our subconscious mind, which I always share with people how it works, it all goes back a long time ago to when you were a small little child in a classroom and they gave you a big fat F. Oh, yeah, they gave you an F. They gave you an E. They gave you a D. They gave you a C. and you wanted a B, you wanted an A, and it crushed your heart. They told you you aren't intelligent enough to be a physiotherapist. They told you you aren't intelligent enough to be a doctor because you didn't get the grades. They told you you have to go to the other class for the slow learners. They told you you would never make it. Now, I used to teach in a school. I used to work with people with autism, ADHD. I know all about it, the educational system. And a lot of it, how it works is that the whole system has to be changed, because that's where a lot of fear emanates from. A lot of limitations begin, and where a lot of mindsets get shaped. So what helped me along my journey was this, to realize, in a nutshell, when you can see that an exam grade doesn't define me, then you go to the next level. Okay? It only happens when you realize this exam grade doesn't define me. I'm not an A or B, a C. I'm an infinite being, baby. Slow motion this side. Okay? Certain billionaires never even went to college, never even graduated. Yet, they made a name for themselves. Okay? So I realized along my journey, being out here in nature, I didn't have to go to university for this, but I'm living in infinite abundance because once again, I believed enough in myself. So I know a lot of people who have a degree. They got a master's. At the same time, they're flipping burgers. They've forgotten about the 7-day vegan challenge, okay? Yes. Because once again, school, a lot of it is based on competition, when in essence, where we're moving towards is cooperation, okay? And that puts you more into a love mindset, okay? Now, what's number 3? 7-day vegan challenge. Karma-free foods. So many people are doing the 7-day vegan challenge, it's unbelievable. I meet people who say, gosh, Ralph, I'm doing the 7-day vegan challenge. And I'm already seeing the results. And I'm like, yeah, you look, wait a minute, are you glowing? Gosh, yeah, you're glowing, okay? So, I've inspired millions of people to go vegan. Why? Because when we talk of fear, as it pertains to food, many of us are consuming fear through our mouth. Forget about what we're seeing on the TV. No, we're eating fear. We're eating butchered, tortured animals. We aren't even emotionally ready to kill ourselves. Slow motion this side. But it doesn't matter. They're less than us because we are superior to them. That is why you live in fear, because you are living in separation. All life deserves a chance to live. Do you like your dog? Yes, you do, because I've seen you with it, right? I've seen you smiling with your dog. With a cat down the road, you're always happy with it, okay? So what's helped me along my journey is to realize the moment I started to eat karma-free foods is the moment, once again, fear started to disappear. And I started to move more into the love frequency, okay? Most people don't realize, they don't even know how their food gets to them. They're like, oh my gosh, this chicken just came in. You don't even know what these animals have had to go through for that to happen. Okay, and what's helped me along my journey is to live with compassion. There's a reason why the planet is in the way it is because people don't have compassion. Over 64 billion animals are tortured every single year. But you see, on an energetic level, DNA is passed from the animals into ourselves. So we take on that torture, that pain, that misery of the animals we are eating. And that's why I stopped eating meat over 12 years ago. I've been a vegan for over 12 years. Can I get a hello there? And ever since I went vegan, I don't live in fear, because there are mangoes, there are papayas around, coconuts, avocados. These are all foods which would give you a hug if you just let them. What's number 4, baby? Time. Time controls me. Okay, this is a lie a lot of people accept as truth. That time is a reality. No, we are living in a world full of many realities, and that means time is relative to your awareness. Time doesn't exist. We created it, okay? The ancient Kemites or Egyptians were using sundials, okay? And we came up with a clock. The calendar has been changed time and time again. Look up the Gregorian calendar. Okay, popes changed the calendars to suit them. Okay, in ancient times, it was all about cycles, observing the moon cycle, right? There is no time in the universe. There are only cycles. It's a never-ending universe, baby. Once I realized that, fear? What fear? Felt so free. Like I can do anything. Because there is always enough time to become your greatest version. But at the same time, there not being time and only movement. Ask yourself, what direction am I moving in? Okay? Because you don't want to waste your movements. In essence, you don't want to waste man-made time. Okay? Fear is created sometimes when we think we are running out of time. I don't have enough time to get the job I want, to meet a perfect partner. My life is getting so bad right now. No, your life can be marvelous. Like this leaf. Get behind my head. Right? So realize there is always enough time, but you got to be working towards your dream every single day. You got to put in the work. In essence, you got to step into what I call radical action. Enough of the talking. Enough of just going on Facebook, like wasting your life away. What are you doing with the man-made time you have? Okay, that's what helped me move out of the fear paradigm, baby. Right? To realize, okay, I can actually make something of myself, right? Number 5. The 5th lie a lot of people accept as the truth. That people, wait for it, with money, lots of it, are extremely evil. Subconsciously, you now make it impossible for money to find you. Because you have a subconscious program that if you were to have any amount of money, you must be an evil person. All rich people are evil because they have money. That's what I used to believe at one stage. And that's why I was in fear of even making money. I thought, gosh, I'm going to be seen as greedy. I realized a secret. That money is a tool that will only give you more of what you already have. We collectively agreed that this paper money, which really holds no intrinsic value, is going to be used as a medium of exchange. Before money, people were using crystals, rocks, sugar, natural resources to trade. Then this fiat currency came along. But nowadays, how I look at money is just like monopoly money. It's just paper. It is just paper. So I'm not afraid of getting money. I don't worship money. Oh my gosh, money. I don't care about money. It just comes, And I just use it to get whatever I want. It's an opportunity. It's a tool that brings me resources. But I am the money. I am the currency. That's why they call money currency, meaning energy. Slow motion this side. Money is simply energy. Money is simply energy. Money is simply energy. When I realized this, my fear began to disappear. Because I realized that, okay, money is not good or bad. We've just created it. But you came here to live in abundance. You are supposed to be going to the beach, drinking that beautiful pineapple juice, living the life you've always dreamed about, taking different planes here and there, going to Hawaii, living lavish. This is your birthright. Being free is your birthright. So I say, actually, I am priceless. So there is nothing that I can't have. And ever since I got that mindset, boy, oh boy, it just manifested into reality. I say, I will be forever rich. I will be forever rich. I will be forever rich. Why do I say that? Because words, vibrations, whatever you say becomes a reality. And that's a great mantra to have. Rich, I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about spiritual riches of wisdom. Slow motion this side. Okay, now let's talk about number 6. You asked about fear-based mentalities. How can I get out of it? What color am I right now? What color do you think I am? Oh, Ralph, you're a black guy. Some people might say dark brown. Some people might say, Ralph, you're an alien. Now, the world has gotten its knickers in a twist. A shoddy shame and dire situation when people actually believe they are a race or a color. We are so much more than that, and actually underneath this cover, just like a book, you find the contents, the real information, which is primordial energy. We'll come to that later. So for a long time, I used to live in fear because I thought, okay, certain races are more superior than other races. They're trying to start a race war, but you don't get it. You got to know psychology to see it. See the little games being played out. There is no race. There are no races. There are only human beings, and there is only energy. That takes a higher mind to comprehend. But that will help you move out of the fear paradigm and embrace the love paradigm. Okay, that's what helped me along my journey. Now, let's talk about number 7. My religion is better than yours. The 7th lie people accept as truth. Now, there are many paths to the truth. The great Krishnamurti said, truth is a pathless land. Can we get a slow motion for Krishnamurti? Slow motion, Krishnamurti. The truth is a pathless land. Now, Krishnamurti, for me, was way ahead of his time. He said this, which really spoke to me. He said, check this out. The truth can't be written in a book. You can't study to learn about the truth. It is not what people talk of. The truth is something you have to experience for yourself. And that really just said, oh my gosh. You see, the reason why so many people live in fear is because they think their God is better than someone else's. And I talk of universal spirituality as being a great catalyst for helping one become their greatest version. When I talk of the Creator I am realizing we are all co-creators. We are all made from the same fabric as the universe. In essence, like the great Carl Sagan said, we are basically stardust. We are literally made out of stars. This is scientifically proven. So we are star stuff, meaning we are creation itself. Slow motion this side. Okay, so every path is valid. Whatever you want to believe in, that is your business. Okay, but a lot of us, we are fear-based because we think there is a great punishment. We've been told that if you don't do this, you are going to suffer. But who wrote these books? You've got to question everything, right? Spirituality for me is in essence about one's own relationship to source energy. And everybody is going to have a different kind of spirituality, but we can all get along. I can respect whatever you want to believe, that's fine. But just don't kill in the name of religion. Okay, religion in essence is all about love because love is the only truth. Originally, spirituality was the only form of religion, okay? Because it was all about nature, the tree of life. We can talk about the Kabbalah later, right? The tree of life. Every single ancient indigenous culture talks about the tree of life. Sacred geometry is what this whole world is built upon. So that helped me basically get out of fear in a nutshell, okay? Number 8, how did I let go of this fear-based mentality? Woo! I took a deep breath. Don't trust strangers. People are dangerous. It's all BS. Belief systems. Who told you people are dangerous? People who live in fear themselves. The 8th lie people accept as truth is because somebody said someone else is dangerous, I should believe them. People project their fears onto us. Over time, generations pass and families pass on what they know to their offspring. So we are literally being handed down fear. Human beings are dangerous. They are so negative. They destroy the planet. Yeah, but you're not talking about all the human beings who are helping the planet. You're not talking about even people on social media who are always sharing great information. These are the people you got to talk about. And these are the people that will show you a different perspective and how beautiful this world can be, baby. Right? And that's what helped me move out of the fear paradigm to say, actually, wait a minute. There are people on this planet who are doing super amazing work. I'm one of them. You're one of them. The cat down the road is definitely one of them. Right? So I'm not just going to be focusing on doom and gloom that all human beings are negative. Absolutely not. I'm going to give them a chance to say, actually, growing up as children, we were innocent. We were pure. Along the way, we've been corrupted. We've been sold a pack of lies. And now it's time to get back to the truth of who we are as infinite beings. Okay, that will help you move from fear into the love paradigm. Number 9, change the channel. You turn into whatever you are tuned into. Now, I realize that there's a reason why they call it a remote control, because you are being controlled remotely, and channels, because they are channeling in information. And once again, these only tools, they aren't good or bad, but you got to ask yourself every single day, what kind of information am I channeling into my life? Information via songs, music. What are the artists talking about nowadays? Like, really, I can't even understand a word they're saying. Back in the day, a lot of music had a message. These days, music just tells you how to destroy your life. No, once again, no, that's not the truth. There are great artists out there. You got to find them and you got to start channeling that information in. I come to nature, I channel primordial life force energy every single day just by breathing in that good ass prana, baby. New clarity. I get tons of energy out here. So there is no fear in nature. I don't see any fear, right? It's funny how a lot of people are very fearful when they start clicking on different websites which are like, oh, the world is going to end by tomorrow. Huh? Tomorrow's already here. Oh, I meant next week. Next week comes, I'm still here. I think it's always going to end. It's just never going to end though. Right? You are channeling information which is not serving you. Most people are in fear because, going on to number 10, the 10th lie people accept as truth is because you don't enjoy what you do. Now, when my third eye began to open, when I became even more intuitive, I started to realize life is very simple. All we have to do on this planet is be happy. Children know the secret. Could it really be that simple? That's all we came here to do? Absolutely. But you see, we've made it very hard for ourselves because we think, no, it's too simple, we've got to complicate it. So we are living out our karma. When I realized that to let go of fear and move into love, I'm not going to feel guilty about doing whatever I want. Yes, we are immortal, but you only live once. That's the mindset that helped me, right? You are never going to live in the same circumstances. Every day is going to be totally different. Now, if you are spending your whole life doing something you don't like, you are perpetuating your fear. It's even harder to actually do something you do like. What helped me to let go of fear was to say, I'm just gonna move in the direction of what makes me smile every single day. That's skating, that's going to the beach, hiking. And once I'm doing that, fear? Ain't nobody got time for that. When you meet amazing people, all you need sometimes is a good friend and a mango juice. You're just talking about life. No time for fear, baby. Then both of you just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? Yeah, we are out here in the heart of nature, baby. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana. Have a beautiful day. Infinite waters. Diving deep once again. Stay well. Stay healthy. You!